If you don't think symbolism is real, look at what just took place during the opening ceremonies for the Olympics.
Well, I don't know anybody who doesn't think symbolism is real, but all right, let's see it.
Here we saw a hidden cloaked figure riding on a horse. Behind him, what would seem totally abnormal is a pair of wings.
So there's absolutely nothing mysterious about that rider. That is a member of the gendarmerie, which is a military force that has law enforcement responsibilities among the civilian population in France. And that rider is a woman, and her name is Floriane Isser. And she represents the spirit of the Olympic Games.
What do we know about Lucifer and his fall? Well, he was a fallen angel, and 1/3 of the angels rebelled and fell with him.
No, Lucifer is nowhere identified as an angel anywhere in the Bible. Lucifer is just a sarcastic way of mocking the king of Babylon for his hubris that we find in Isaiah 14. The idea of Satan being a fallen angel who took 1/3 of the host of heaven with him comes primarily from the Enochic literature and then is further fleshed out in the book of Revelation. But that's not Lucifer. Nobody identified Lucifer with Satan until after the entire Bible had been completed.
Revelation 6 mentions the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. One references to a white horse as well as a pale horse. So I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and the name of him who sat on it was Death, and Hades followed with him.
So the Greek word that is sometimes translated pale is choros, which refers to a sickly, pale yellowish green. This is about sickness. This is not depicting a silver metallic horse.
In Revelation 6, we're told of the beast that rides the white horse.
So the white horse is only mentioned in verse 2, and it doesn't call the rider a beast. It just says the one who rode it had a crown and a bow and went forth conquering and to conquer. And this is representative of the Roman Empire and its thirst for conquest.
In Revelation 13:3, it tells us, "And all the world marveled and followed the beast." And what do we see here? That same cloaked figure riding a white horse. What's behind him? All the nations of the world following after him.
So here we're arbitrarily conflating the imagery of the beast from Revelation 13 with the imagery of the white horse and the rider from Revelation 6. They are entirely unrelated. And it says that the whole earth marveled and followed after the beast after it received a fatal head wound and then recovered from that fatal head wound. And no, this has absolutely nothing to do with Donald Trump. This is just late 1st century CE apocalyptic imagery that is probably encoding events associated with Nero Redivivus, this tradition that Nero didn't really die or would come back from the dead. But to conflate Revelation 6 with Revelation 13 just arbitrarily and then identify it with this woman, not a man, who was riding this white horse in the Olympic opening ceremonies is just monumentally stupid.
This stuff isn't a coincidence. The imagery suggests that it's pointing exactly to the beast or the Antichrist of the book of Revelation.
No, the imagery suggests absolutely no such thing whatsoever. You just don't understand it, and you think that anything you don't understand is Satan, and you need to grow up. And the fit for this video is the Punisher.